I'm going to just be quiet for a moment because you could hear, I don't know what bird that is, but you can hear the birds. It's beautiful out here. It's just a gorgeous day out here in North Carolina. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to make spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce. It's not with meat this time, although you can add meat. We'll talk about that in a second. But usually, sometimes you might have this on hand, okay? This is a store-bought jar of spaghetti sauce. There's nothing wrong with that. I have, and obviously I get it, because sometimes you might not have enough on hand of the homemade, or sometimes it's just a nice little quick, hey, let's make some pasta, so you'll have it. But that's not how I generally make my pasta sauce, because I have been making it homemade for almost as long as I've been married. Me and my husband have been doing it about that long. We sometimes will make it with with, but we don't have them yet, the tomatoes from the garden. More than likely, I will make it from the tomatoes, the tomato paste, and tomato sauce that we buy. And I'm going to show you how to do that, how to whip that up. It's real quick, it's real easy, and I make a nice batch of it. I'm going to sort of try to get measurements for you. I do a lot of it by taste, and you will also learn how to do that. Now, the more that you do it. Now, keep in mind that it's just sauce. That's all that I'm going to make today, but you can throw in anything you feel like. You want to throw in some ground beef. You want to throw in some sausages, but just note that if you were to do that, you have to increase the time that it cooks. I believe that this is only going to take about an hour for it to get nice and really delicious and nice and thick. So let's go ahead and let's start making our marinara sauce. All right, so we're going to start, and I don't think you see my pot. Here's my pot. Okay, I'm going to start off with my tomato sauce, which this one is a kind of a big one. It's Member's Mark. We get it over at Sam's Club. Now, of course, everything I'm going to do, you can pretty much scale it down, but I don't scale it down because I like to have, I freeze it if I don't use it that particular week. And we don't just use it for pasta. We end up using it for pizza, chicken parm, whatever we're making, whatever you need that for. So, if you want to dip it, you want to dip cheese sticks too, you can do that too. So I'm going to make a nice little batch of this sauce, and this is, I have another one, but it's harder with the electric one. So, there it goes. Okay, it's pretty much done. And carefully, so as not to cut yourself, I'm going to bring it up. And this one doesn't want to come out. I guess it's going to come out. There it goes. Okay? So, got that one in there. And I'm going to dump it into my pot. Okay. There it goes. Okay. So, I'll put it into the sink. Next thing I'm going to do is a tomato sauce. Tomato paste. Okay? And this one is kind of... Get some of the tomato sauce off of my hands. Such professionals here. Okay, so I'm going to take some tomato paste. I'm going to use a nice size can. I either get this can or the one that is a little bit smaller, depending on what I'm making. But because of the fact this one is, I have my glasses on, 12 ounces. Okay, so I'm going to add that in here, and that will help to be a thickening agent. And this is just a regular stainless steel pot that I like to use because it's not easy to clean. I use every bit of it if I can. it kind of, the longer that you have it in here, the more it's going to get thick anyway, okay? But we're going to do that. Now I'm going to turn it on to my burner. Put it up like midway. I'm not going to put it that much. And I'm going to take, I'm supposed to have that. I'm going to take some minced garlic. I love garlic, so I'm going to take a bit. Okay, so we're going to put, and remember, you have a lot in there. If you can scale it down depending on how much you have. But I'm going to add just a tad more. Okay, mix that in there. I'm going to go a little bit more. You can also go, I'm really sorry, I don't do this with, I don't actually use any measurements because I've been making this for so many years. Pretty much since my brother-in-law showed me how to do it from the sauce. So what I'm going to do, these are, you can use dried herbs. These are some herbs that I bought, that I got out of our garden. It's basil, oregano, and also parsley, okay? So I'm going to throw them all in. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. So I'm going to throw them in. They're nice and cut up. Did those this morning. Stir those guys in. But you can definitely use, I use a lot of times the dried ones, the dried herbs too. So you could use the dried herbs too. Okay? Here's now the next thing, of course, some salt. And I'm going to just kind of, when I put this down, when I write this down, I'm going to kind of have measurements for you. Again, I don't measure, I do it by what I think is good. And sometimes while you're cooking it, you can taste the sauce during the time that it's cooking. This is some pepper. I like to use the fresh ground. Okay, not too much because that's spicy. You don't want it to be spicy. Basil, oregano, parsley, those are all nice Italian seasonings. You can also buy, them pre-made, but I like them to be like that. If I think it needs more, I'll put some more in. Oh, if you have rosemary too. I don't have any rosemary right now. Now I'd like to do also, let's take, now because the tomato sauce has a certain acidity to it, you don't want that much acid. You need to have some sugar. And I'm going to take that much. I'm going to give a nice big scooping of it because that'll cut the sugar cuts the acidity. And I think that should be good. I'm going to turn this down because it's already starting to bubble in there. Something else that you could add, and I'm not doing it, sometimes I do it, you could put some diced tomatoes in here too. Okay, here's a little trick that I learned from Emerald. This is, and I don't think this one's for sale anymore. I think it was a discontinued, but this is balsamic vinegar. This is excellent, okay? You're not gonna, put a ton of it in, but I would say probably, if I could ever get it open, I'm gonna put in, I'm thinking that's about 2 tablespoons, okay? That gives it a nice flavor too. Yes, it's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna stir all of that together. It's a great taste. If I think that I need to add a little bit more seasoning, I do. Okay, and I'll probably add it in a little bit. I go to see how it is. I'm going to put it on low. I'll simmer it for about an hour, okay? I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to cover it, and we'll come back. I'll clean up. All right, so there was something I forgot. And I went to look for my rosemary. No rosemary. I got to pick that up. Anyway, I forgot a very important thing. I forgot bay leaf. So since I have quite a bit in here, I think 1 bay leaf will be enough. It's already starting to go, but I already turned it up just a little bit. But I think I'm going to turn it back down a little. Okay? And let me grab a nice big fat one. Oh, look at that. Nice one. And now I'm going to let it all simmer and all of those. I did, by the way, add a little bit of more of everything except the salt and the balsamic vinegar. So I added a little bit more seasoning. And now I'm just going to let it get nice and thick. Oh, and I'm going to bring it